In this video, we will talk about what is happening in the Nifty and Bank Nifty index and the overall market in general, and is it a right time for you to take a long position? Means, is it the right time to buy shares? So let us quickly share my screen and I will show you what is my thoughts on the market. So I'm hoping this is for the Nifty Bank Nifty index, which is index for the banking stocks. So if I look at the daily time frame, this is the daily time frame. I see there is a very strong resistance on this trend line. This yellow color trend line, which you see, is acting as a very strong resistance. So in this candle, like which was 10th of February, it came out of this resistance line, it came out of this trend line, but it was not successful, and in the coming days it again came below this trend line. So there was one more attempt here on 23rd of March to break this trend line, but again it got failed, and we are again trailing below this trend line. So this trend line is acting as a strong resistance in the banking stocks, and as long as it is not breaching this trend line, we cannot expect a strong move in banking companies. So that is number one, and all this is happening because of the global situation. The inflation is rising, Russia-Ukraine war seems to have no end as of now, right? The banks all over the world, the Fed and other banks, they have started increasing their rates. So all this is causing some kind of uncertainty in the market, and the foreign portfolio investors, FPI, they are continuously selling in the Indian market from past 3-4 months. So as long this situation remains the same, we should not expect a strong up move. Okay, so this is on the Bank Nifty, and not just the trend line. If you see, I am using this dual moving average of 20, and here this blue line is also like just the upper channel of this dual moving average. It's also acting as a resistance. So if you see, right from 11th of February, this Bank Nifty index has not crossed this blue line with a lot of confidence. Like here for 4 days it was above this blue line, but then it did not cross this resistance line very well, right? So this dual moving average channel is also acting as a resistance over here. So in all, we can see some resistance in the banking stocks for the next few days at least, right? So plan your trades accordingly, and this is just for the educational purpose, just as a disclaimer, right? Just education exercise for you. So this is in the Bank Nifty. Now let us see what is happening inside the Nifty. And Nifty, as you know, is a index of the 50 top companies in India as per the market capital. So whatever is happening in Nifty will give you a rough direction of what is happening in the overall stock market as such. So what is happening in Nifty, let us see. This is the daily time frame of Nifty, and if I look at it, I see there is a resistance zone here which I have marked in the yellow lines. So this yellow line and this yellow line, this is the zone of resistance in the Nifty. You can see it is taking resistance over here, right here, right here, right here. It used to act as a support over here, right in this zone, but now it is acting as a resistance, right? What was once a support can become a resistance also, and similarly what was once a resistance can become a support. So here it was support, and now it is acting as a resistance. Here also resistance, here also a little bit resistance. So we see this is a zone, and this particular line is 17,536. Yeah, so 17,550 we can say. Till 17,550 we will have some resistance in the Nifty, and same way the lower band of this zone is around 17,400, right? So immediate resistance is 17,400, and the next resistance is 17,550, And here in 17400 also you can see it's getting resistance over here, here also to an extent, and here also to an extent. Okay, so 17350 will remain our first resistance in Nifty, and second resistance is 17550. So once Nifty crosses 17550, we can expect some upward move, some strong move. Now let us see what is happening in the weekly chart. Right, so this is weekly chart of Nifty, and if I look at it, you can see this. The Nifty is facing resistance in the dual moving average channel also in the weekly chart. So this blue line, this particular blue line is the upper band of this channel, and this orange line is the lower band of this channel. And you can see very well, Nifty is facing resistance on this blue line from 24th of January 2022, right? So since then it is facing resistance over here in the weekly chart. So what is the value of this? It is 17433. So yeah, roughly, I mean, with respect to this resistance zone marked by yellow, and with respect to this blue line, if we combine both of these, we can see that there is a strong resistance zone from 17450 to 17550, and the immediate resistance is 17350. So 17350, 450 and 550, they are acting as a very strong resistance levels in the Nifty. And if it crosses this blue zone, which is the upper range of this dual moving average channel, we can expect some strong up move again. Alright, so that is it in today's video. I hope this gave you a clarity on the market condition as of now. Is it a good time for you to invest or not, or is it a good time for you to trade? I feel strongly that if you are having an investment horizon of more than 5 years or 10 years or 20 years, then it should not matter a lot to you. A lot of companies are trading at some discount right now, so you can invest into it for the long run. However, if you are looking at short-term returns, especially in equity, if you are doing cash trading, so then you should wait, because right now I feel market is very weak for the upward move. But if you are an option player, or you do trades in futures, F&O, then you can take advantage of the current market. There is a weakness on the upward side, so you can take some bearish positions, or you can take some delta neutral positions like iron condor or something. So that is all in this video. I hope you found some value in this, and if you have not subscribed to the channel so far, please click below and subscribe and stay tuned with the updates. So take care, all the best, and see you soon.